You're going to have to build it yourself. I don't know how else to say that. I don't know anywhere else to place that. When I went to school and I did all the things, like I went to school, I got the degree, I got the job, like I married the pretty girl, started the family, moved to the suburbs. And when I noticed like life still didn't hand me what I thought it was supposed to hand me, I realized like I was going to have to build it myself. I mean, family, friendships, relationships, when growing up being physically abused and sexually molested, like when I came from my mom and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think a mom is supposed to treat me like this. Like when I was put out at 17 and life wasn't what I thought it was supposed to be, well, I'll go to college so that I'm not homeless. Like at least I'll have a roof over my head. You know, my mom and I, like we were homeless. We were homeless by ourselves. So I'm like, I know she's not about to put me out over another man. No, she did. I realized I was going to have to build it for myself. You know, growing up in the faith and religion and those things, going to spiritual leaders and church leaders like, hey, you know, I'm being physically abused. You know, my older cousins, like, you know, Ronald Pettigrew, you know, Frederick Tettleton, like they're sexually molesting me. Oh, God will get them. Don't worry about that. God is going to get, like, I knew I was going to have to build the safety for myself, like an economic downfall or economic crash. You know, this job is supposed to pay my bills and help me live life and eat and feed my family and just, you know, really enjoy life. And the job wasn't jobbing. And I realized I was going to have to build it for myself. And I'm telling you, you're going to have to build your safety for yourself. You're going to have to build your finances for yourself. You're going to have to build your family for yourself. And I don't mean isolate. I don't mean be a lone wolf. I don't mean put yourself on an island. I mean, you're going to have to know what is healthiest for you, what is best for you, no matter what. And you're going to have to violently protect that no matter the cost. No matter what friends you lose, no matter what family members you lose, you're looking at friends and family like, hey, these are the people that are supposed to care for me and be there for me. What? They were people first. They were people first. Before your mom was your mother, she was a human first. Before your dad was your dad, he was a human first. And these people are popular in your life because you know them. They're not popular to anyone else but you. You're going to have to build it. If you continue to pour into something, a mindset, a financial mindset, a spiritual mindset, educational mindset, and it's not giving back to you, separate the facts from the feelings. Separate the facts from the feelings. You're going to have to build it yourself. You see that people get lucky. People get lucky, but you're too valuable to depend on getting a royal flush. You're too valuable to depend on luck to hit the life lottery. You're going to have to build it. And you're waiting for people to come around and apologize and they don't even speak the language of health. You're waiting for that job to see your value and they're struggling themselves putting on the front. You're waiting on that relationship to turn into, you're going to have to build it. The reason why you are hungry in a certain area of your life is because your mouth is closed. You're starving because your mouth is closed. You have to open your mouth and not ask for what it is you want, and not even tell or communicate to the people in the world around you what you want. You have to open up your mouth and take what you want. This is mine. This is who I am. This is what I'm going to do. But nothing. Well, if I were you, you're not. Well, just think about, I'm not thinking, I'm knowing. If you want what it is you desire, you're going to have to build it. It's not, you've been at the job for how long? You've been in the relationship for how long? You've been saying those same prayers for how long? Going to the same church for how long? Saving that money for how long? And here's the thing. If your way is the right way, you should have results by now. Have you built on feelings or have you built on facts? Have you built on what ifs or have you built on definitive things? What are you building? How are you building it? Why are you building it? Where are you building this from? Are you building to survive? Are you building in anxiety? Are you building in panic? Are you building in trauma? So it's not just building, but it's building the right thing the right way for the right reasons. Well, I don't know where to stop, because that's the whole reason I create content. You've been watching me for how long? Or if this is the first time you've seen me, you don't have to. Together, we can do that part. But you're going to have to build it, because if not, you are going to arrive to the grave very, very safe. You're collecting too much dust. You've been playing it safe. Has playing it safe done anything for you lately? Again, not my word against yours. Don't take my word for it. Take my life for it. I knew that I had to get out of Cleveland, Ohio. I knew that I had to change some mindsets. I knew that I had to build my family instead of prioritizing my outside family. People are not dumb and you're not crazy. People are not dumb and you're not crazy. Well, I just didn't know. And if had I known, well, isn't it? We're not doing that anymore. There's a few levels of life. There's entry level. There's the experience level. And then there's the executive level. When you're going into an entry level job, there are some things that are allowed. You know, your shirt ain't really got to be ironed. You know, it could be untucked. You know, your shoelace could be untied. You can forget things. You can come in a little late. You can leave. It's entry level. We just need somebody to do enough. But then when you go up a little bit to that experience level, now we might need a resume or something like that. We might not even call it. Let's just see you put some effort in a piece of paper. But then you get to the executive level of your life that is going to require you to build that. Showing up on time is late. Resume references are getting checked. Performance reviews. Just because you got the job, okay, now you got to keep the job. Many of you are in the executive area of your life and you're not acting like it. Anybody can just come in and come out. Anybody can say or do whatever they want to do. Relationships can arrive late, leave early. There's no reciprocation. It's only a one-way street. People talk to you how they want to. They need you, you there. You need them, they ain't nowhere to be found. You're going to have to build this executive area of your life, this executive level of your life. People have to be on time. They have to love you, hold you accountable, reciprocity, two-way street, mental and emotional health, personal growth and development. Like those have to be things for you now, because we're moving and living with an audacity that we know for a fact that we have more time. You know that you're going to see the next hour of today. You know that tomorrow is coming. You know that you can make a New Year resolution. You know you can do that because you know you're going to go into the new year. You know that. That's interesting. If you know what time and date are coming, then why aren't you manipulating everything else to go your way? Because you don't know. We're riding off of feelings and investing into those feelings as if they're facts. You're going to have to build it. It's not coming. No one's going to hand it to you. You can't depend on luck. You're going to have to build it.